Hello everyone, I'm SupurPlayur301, and if you didn't notice, there was a new trailer to drop for Kingdom Hearts 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, which I really wish Square Enix would get their naming under control. I mean, other companies naming games, I'm getting off track. I'm here to talk about the trailer. I thought it was very good. You really can't get more excited for the game. When it comes to Kingdom Hearts games, it's hard for me to get more hype than I already am, because most of the games are just the hype induced, like they scream hype. And I love the Kingdom Hearts franchise, so there's no reason they have to really try to sell it to me, but they did a very great job in doing it. I'll start with Dream Drop Distance because there's really not much to say. I mean, if you know what Dream Drop Distance is already, there's not really anything new. It just is kind of showing you what you're going to be seeing in the game, better graphics, slight story details. But if you already know about the game, then you already know what you're getting. I do hope that there is a secret movie at the end that kind of pertains to Kingdom Hearts 3, because they always like to leave hints in the previous games about the next game in the franchise. Since Kingdom Hearts 3 is the eventual next game, it would make sense. But I mean, honestly, I don't know if they're going to go into the effort. They might just, put the opening cinematic into it, like that we already seen. I'm not sure. Or they might not put anything at all. I know, because it takes more time and effort to develop something new when you're just doing a simple port of a game. So I don't necessarily expect them to add anything new or unique. I think it's going to be pretty much just the game. But I mean, it looks great. It looks pretty. It looks very nice. I can't wait to see how they integrate the I can't wait to see how they integrate in the touchscreen thing. I'm assuming they're probably going to use the touchpad on the PS4 controller. That's my theory behind why it's a PS4 exclusive, is because the Xbox One does not have a touchpad that would make the touchscreen functionality useful. It's not there. It's just the controller, which would make sense. I can understand. I mean, I still don't give out 1.5 or 2.5 when on the Xbox, but that's a different video. We'll stay in the lane. But so I'm pretty sure that's how they'll integrate it. I'm not sure yet. I haven't played it, of course. So, but we'll see about it. So next was Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep 0.2, a fragmentary passage. Which, oh my god, I know I said I was gonna leave the name thing alone, but really no more. That's what you came up with. A fragmentary passage, Birth by Sleep 0.2. I can't wait to see why it's called Birth by Sleep 0.2, seeing that the events happen after the first Birth by Sleep game. But that's another episode. So it looks great. I mean, we have yet to see anything other than the back of Aqua's hair yet until the game. And first of all, Aqua looks great. I'm glad to see it running in the engine that's going to be functioning Kingdom Hearts 3. I can't wait to play it, just because I feel like it's going to be like an Episode Du Sky kind of thing, where if you haven't played that yet, it's a demo that they put out for Final Fantasy 15 about a year ago, I think it was a year or two ago. And it gave you mechanics, told you how the game would feel, and I think that it did a great job in doing that. So to see that they're giving us a demo to kind of get us into this, to kind of make us feel like what we're going to feel when we play the game, I'm pretty excited about that. Graphically, the game looks amazing. Unreal Engine 4 was definitely a great choice for the game. Magic attacks look amazing. It's like when she turned that thing to a scary, dangerous ice cube. I was like, oh. And then I see that the enemy swarms are back again, and that they look pretty cool still. You can definitely, when you see the trailer, you definitely see a difference in the way that the game has evolved since that first trailer dropped at E3 2013. The game has definitely made a lot of progress. And the thing at Terror at the end, I mean, if you are a Kingdom Hearts fan, oh my gosh, you were so excited. Though, I mean, when you think about it, it's probably just a vision, or just kind of a ghost thingy, because I don't see why he would be there. Doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I mean, I can't imagine it's gonna be a happy game. I can't imagine it's going to be an exciting moment, because it's really just taking us through Aqua's psyche throughout the Realm of Darkness. Though, I mean, I'm gonna play it. I'm very excited to see how that part of the story integrates into Kingdom Hearts 3, like what relevancy it's gonna play, other than just us, seeing. I mean, of course they can just make the game and put it out, of course, but I think it's gonna link somehow. I don't know how yet. Anyway, I mean, that's pretty much all we have to go by at this point. I mean, we know the game's not gonna be super long. We already know that. We know that it's gonna feature gameplay that's gonna be reminiscent of what we get in Kingdom Hearts 3. So, things like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of the features though they're gonna keep hidden for Kingdom Hearts 3. So I don't think this is gonna be like, if you play this game, everything, all the game combat and all the gameplay elements. I think this is kind of like a little appetizer, a little taste. So I mean, that's all I'm saying about that. Then Kingdom Hearts back cover. It's a movie, as Square Enix does with Kingdom Hearts remasters. They have 2 playable games and then 1 cinematic film. And this cinematic film is not a remaster of any game. This is a brand new film, just like Birth by Sleep 0.2 is. This is just like it's a brand new game. This is a brand new film we've never seen before. This is just wow. It looks like it's gonna. The thing is, I'm playing Unchained Key. I didn't play the first Kingdom Hearts Key. I didn't play it because I don't know Japanese. But Unchained Key, I'm playing a little bit of it. Though following the story is a little hard for me, because when I play mobile games, I'm just playing mobile games, and sometimes I forget that I can't really skip anything because I'm playing a Kingdom Hearts game. But as I'm seeing it, it's probably gonna tell that story, so that you really don't have to watch. I mean, I'm definitely still gonna try to get the story of Unchained Key, but I think the back cover movie tells kind of like the other side of that story, so you understand that part, because it is integral to the plot of Kingdom Hearts 3, because I feel like that's pretty much, it's going to explain to us why Xehanort, because I'm almost certain that the foretellers, the whole story behind them links directly to Xehanort and why he cares so much about Kingdom Hearts. I think it's going to fill in those huddles, because we just don't really know what he's doing. We don't know why he's like there. We don't know what it is he's trying to do, or like why Kingdom Hearts is such a big deal for him. He's just like always, oh, I need it. So I'm pretty excited to see this. To see the film, because I want to understand, hopefully, why Xehanort does what he does. Why is Kingdom Hearts such a big deal for him? Why does he, need why does he want the Keyblade, the X-Blade, not the Keyblade? And I think it's probably going to help us fill in those plot points. Now, of course, once again, I haven't played the game yet. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know. But once again, it shows you what they're, how they're building the games at Unreal Engine, and it looks so good. It looks, it's going to be able to see if a story can be told. The way Kingdom Hearts tells stories, can it be told in a movie format? Because one of the things is that the other games are just like cutscenes that were put together just to tell the story, but this is a standalone, just cut movie, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cutscene divided, but it's a standalone film by itself. There's no game that you can like look at or go to where you can like play through the game and then have a cutscene playing like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they can tell just a story, because we haven't seen it before. We heard, they make a TV show and something like that. It'll be a test to see if it's possible. So there's that. And then the last part of the video, updates coming this winter. First of all, that doesn't shock me at all, like even a little bit. Nothing about that. I know people, for the most part though, I've seen a lot of people haven't really been bothered by it yet. Usually when Square comes out and says something about Kingdom Hearts they don't like, they usually get really upset about it. But I haven't really seen much backlash, like people are mad about it. I can explain why. I'm almost certain the reason why we're not getting a lot of Kingdom Hearts information is because Final Fantasy 15 is coming out. Final Fantasy 15 is coming out. And any person who's ever taken a business class or knows anything about business knows that you don't try to cross-promote 2 of your biggest brands at the same time and expect for them to sell well, Apple doesn't put out the iPhone and then put out the iPhone S at the same time, because one of them is going to hurt in sales. So when you have your two of your largest gaming franchises, not the 2 largest, but 2 of your largest IPs, you don't want to try to cross promote. I'm pretty sure they could have put a trailer out or told us something else about the game, but Final Fantasy 15 is its own monster. You don't want to kill any, or potentially attempt to kill any of that hype by talking about a different game. It's simple economics 101. You maximize the product you're trying to sell, but at the same time, don't completely forget about it and keep reminding us about it. So here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. The game, I forgot to mention that part. The game is coming out December 2016 everywhere. Anybody who's knows Xbox, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 both came out in Japan first and then other regions later. This is actually, I think, the first game in the series that's going to come out simultaneously in all regions that it comes out in. And that's a big deal because, you can see it in Square Enix and what they've been doing lately, that a lot of their games are either closing the gap in between launch or removing the gap at all. Final Fantasy 15 is coming out everywhere September 30th. Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is coming out everywhere in December. So it shows that I think they realize that they need to stop putting that Japan border up. And so I'm pretty sure this means Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to come out globally at one release. I don't know yet, of course. They haven't told us. But I think it's a pretty good guess to say that. That's the trailer. All it really did was just remind us the game was coming out. Pretty much. If you've already played Dream Drop Distance, then you don't really need to know more about it. Fragmentary Passage and back cover, they do things for the series. One, they show us what Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to look like. Two, they show us what Aqua's been up to, I guess. And back cover gives us more in-depth knowledge on Unchained Key because, like I said, Unchained Key, when you're reading through it, it's just not the same as playing on a console and catching that story, playing on a PSP or something like that. Mobile games are not supposed to be super in-depth with their stories, so for me personally, it's hard to follow. So I'm really glad they're coming out with this because now I can more or less understand the story without trying to read through it and things like that. So I'm personally really excited to watch it. And I think third, this established that we're not going to see Kingdom Hearts until maybe Jump Festa. I don't know. Winter. In 2016, there's a lot that's going to happen in December. We know the Game Awards is going to occur. We know Jump Fest is going to happen. We know PlayStation Experience is going to happen. And, who knows what else? Maybe they'll host a launch event in Anaheim like they did for the other games, and they'll have a trailer there. Hopefully it won't be, a private trailer we don't see for 6 months or whatever. But, I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. It's going to be either a launch event or it's going to be some kind of, PlayStation Experience or something like that. So, and for me, I'm fine with that. That means that I can focus squarely on Final Fantasy 15 in September, and I don't have to... a lot of people... I remember there was a rumor that they're going to release them both at the same time, which would have been so stupid if they had put 15 and 3 out of 10. That would have been the dumbest idea ever. But I'm glad that they're trying to tide us over with 2.8 because I'm a firm believer that 2017 is going to be the year that we get Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm really believing that because the timing couldn't be better. Unless I'm mistaken, 2017 will be the 15th anniversary of the Kingdom Hearts series. And I know they're doing the concert to celebrate it, but what better to celebrate the legacy of your game than to put out one of the most anticipated titles, of the series since the second game. You know what I mean? So I'm a firm believer that it definitely is going to come out in 2017. Of course I could be wrong. Maybe the game isn't as far along in development as I think. Maybe it's 2018, maybe it's 2019. We're just not very sure right now. But I'm pretty confident believing, so is my mom, that 2017 is when we're gonna get Kingdom Hearts 3. So that's pretty much it. If you have any ideas you want to input, maybe you think I'm wrong about the 2017 thing. Maybe I missed talking about a certain part of the trailer. I don't think I did. But, let me know what you think. And that's pretty much all there is to talk about. If you want to see more about me, you can follow me on Twitter at SUPUR underscore PLAYUR 301, SupurPlayur301. You can, I'm trying to update this channel a bit more often with content. I plan on doing this for more trailers and different, things about gaming. I want to do an E3 wrap-up video since that's like right around the corner. Like, I think when this video is published, it's going to be like three days from the first press conferences, so I'm really excited about that. But for the most part, yeah, I think that's all we have for now. And I guess this is SupurPlayur signing off.